Happy Sunday morning, Preps fans. I'm Ashley Moore as we welcome in yet another State Championship Sunday. Once again, we had a busy week covering the best in the state, and it doesn't stop here. Extended coverage of every state title is over on our website, but without further ado, it's girls soccer time as we look for the next Sophia Smith or Lindsey Horan. Every team playing at Dick's Sporting Goods Park, home to the Colorado Rapids. And first up is the 5A State Championship, the top-seeded Mountain Vista Golden Eagles versus crosstown rival and 3-seed, the Rock Canyon Jaguars, as they take their ceremonial walk into the stadium. And first up is Rock Canyon looking for a shot when Vista's Casey Lord hops on it for the save. And we'd go 66 minutes without a score. But to the 67th minute, Vista's Lily Boydston sends in the corner kick, and Lainey Erickson scores the game-winning goal as the Golden Eagles shut out their crosstown rivals to cap off an undefeated season for the first title since 2017. Here's Erickson.
Canyon's a great team, they're a great competitor, and we knew that we had to work super hard if we were going to finish one, and we had to kind of put everything on the line for that goal, and that's what we did, and we knew it was going to be a tough one on Brenna, and we put it away.
In Class 4A was a battle of the highest seeds in the state title game. The 12-seeded Luther Alliance taking on the 14-seed Evergreen Cougars. First half, Evergreen's Mallory Ellington on the outside looking for a play on goal when she gets it to Nadia Luning, who makes the move, and watch her work. Breaking the ice with the left-footed goal to go up one, and she can't believe it. But to the second half, Evergreen again with a little congestion near the net when Gretchen Lynch plays cleanup for the insurance goal as Evergreen wins their first state title since 1997. And Lutheran finishes runner-up for the second consecutive year to a Jeffco school.
Got through the quarterfinals, which was a super hard game, and then we got to the semis, an even harder game. We're like, all right, we're here, nothing to lose. Let's just attack and see what we can do. And super excited that it went the way we planned. I think like we've always had grit, you know, like no matter who we play, we've always just done like just whatever, just work super hard. And like it's always good being the underdog, so you can just work, try to beat the person who beat you.
Over in 3A, the Jefferson Academy Jaguars taking on the Colorado Academy Mustangs, looking for their sixth straight title, first since 2019. But watch the celly before the action to get us pumped up and the turnaround J. But blink and you'll miss it. CA's Naomi Wolf lures the goalie out and just slips it past her to take the one-goal lead in the first. But to the other side, same half, Jefferson Academy pass to Gianna Gagliano, but CA's Lucy Garsney says not today, and then she blocked it again for one of her 17 saves on the day. But moving on to the second half, and it's CA on the breakaway. It's Wolf again. She tries it, but Sophia Paddock says not today until Lila Kosher comes from behind for the putback. And it gets a good bounce through the opening to take the 2-0 lead. 76th minute, Jefferson Academy looking to get on the board when Brianna Koslowski comes up with it and in. In the midst of all that clutter, she sends it in with the left to bring the deficit within one, but it wouldn't be enough. Naomi Wolf would get the angle to score a second goal in the 78th minute as CA takes down Jefferson Academy to complete an undefeated season and their first title in 5 years.
I knew that this team had the potential from the beginning of the season, and all we had to do was we had to be here. We had to be there here, and not. We knew our soccer was there, but once we were there here, we knew it would work out for us, and this is just the best day I could have hoped for.
I think our team has been working so hard all season to get this. I think honestly we all did this together, and I think it was really special the group we had this year. And I think it just means the world because the last 2 years we lost to this team, and now we finally got it back. So yeah.
In 2A was the top-seeded Flatirons Academy Bison taking on the Buena Vista Demons in our only overtime game. That's a nice little teaser for what's to come. First half, watch Demons May Blazers shaking and baking these defenders off before kicking it in with the left. Buena Vista up 1-0 early. But to the second half, in the 57th minute, Flatiron senior Annabelle Rakers, threads the needle to tie it up at 1. What a shot. And it would stay tied at 1 until double overtime. Until the 108th minute, Abby Downey to Rakers for the golden goal as the Bison win their first ever girls soccer title.
Really bad. We've never made it to the Final Four, so we really, really wanted this. We worked hard for it. It feels great. Jesus is the reason we're here.
But before we head out, baseball is just 1 week away from their state championships, and we now know who's in the big game, but not before a tough semifinals round. Regis Jesuit taking on Cherry Creek in the 5A semifinals. Winner heads to state. Bottom of third, Raiders at bat when Brody Shear sends a flare over first base, and it's still going. Taps the wall, but watch Andrew Bell run the bases. He'd score the first run of the day and watch the slide as Shear gets around for the triple. Next at bat is third baseman Trevor Nordstrom, who'd finish the job and get Shear home for the 2-run lead. But to the bottom of 5 we go. Same score, and guess who's back at the plate? Shear, who hits it back to first. Creek out second and tries for the double play, and they don't get it. Here comes John May trucking it home as Regis goes up now 3-0, headed into the 6th, and that will be all as Luke Riesbeck gets the strikeout as Regis punches their ticket to the state championship in a shutout. In 2A, Lions taking on the defending champs Denver Christian, looking to head to the title game. And early on, Lions will score off of a defensive error. Throw to second goes wild, and in comes Wyatt Waters for one of their 2 runs Saturday afternoon. But the Thunder brought the storm with them. Caleb Stork sends it deep. The runner on second heads home, but make sure to watch his trailer. Nathan Buehrer puts his body on the line. Watch him stretch over home plate, and then doubles back to make sure he got it. And they'll do it again. Going back to the state championship 6-2, looking to repeat Saturday in the state title game.
It's massive, you know, this is what we worked for all year, so yeah.
Reds on 3, 1, 2, 3, Reds.
The undefeated reigning champs, Eaton Reds, taking on the University Bulldogs, and you know the rest. And we head to the bottom of 3. No score when Eaton's Garrett Garrison sends a high flyer to somewhere. It takes a minute to drop in and just out of the sight of the left fielder, and in comes the 2-run double, 2-0 Reds. But to the top of 7, still 2-zip, and University with the runner on first and a fly ball out to right. But Eaton's outfielder Liam Whalen makes the diving catch to end the game, and Eaton is headed back to the state title game.
You know, playing with these guys, it's like playing with family. You don't feel the pressure when it's having fun. I mean, playing ball with them is a huge time of fun, and pressure doesn't seem to sit there.
It's that time again to announce this week's Honor Roll winner, and it was a race to the finish. You at home had to vote, and the top play of the week goes to Overland's Jarius Ward, who, watch this, demolishes the district record set back in 1977 by 11 feet. Congrats, Jarius, on winning the Honor Roll. Well, reminder, we can't be everywhere, so if you're ever out at a game and see something you like featured on the Prep Rally, just send it over. That's all, folks. I'm Ashley Moore, and we'll see you next time right here on the 9 News Prep Rally.